And welcome back to Otaku no Video. As always, thank you very much for joining me for my review of Strait Jacket, a very obscure anime that does have a specific attraction, which I'll get to in a minute. The setup is actually somewhat unusual and a neat idea. It's set in a turn-of-the-century European-style city. It's kind of vague as to what exactly is going on, whatever. But the idea is that magic is being used in the same way that steam power and electric power was being used. Now magic power is being used. Unfortunately, if you use magic power for long enough, you end up turning into a demon, kind of instantaneously. And there's no way of knowing when that'll happen to a person. And when someone turns into a demon, a special police force is called in, sort of a SWAT team. And they don these big magical suits of armor, think kind of like Al from Full Metal Alchemist, just with someone inside. And they have these howitzers with magic bullets of some kind. And they go into the place and they fire this big howitzer and kill the demon. So the main characters are a serious kind of by-the-book suit of armor with howitzer guy, an overly serious female police officer, a rogue suit of armor with howitzer guy, his mysterious, quiet, lowly assistant, of course. And those are the main characters, really. And here's the issue. It's a 3-episode OVA, half-hour each, so it's basically movie length. And because they try to go into the characters' backstories and have a plot in the main story, there's not really much time to delve into all of those things at once. So we kind of skim the surface of pretty much everything. Moreover, while the art direction and animation and so forth get across what they need to, there's nothing particularly unusual in the art direction or any of that. So shadowy areas are effectively creepy and shadowy and so forth, but it doesn't set any standards for that, and same thing with everything else. Here is the thing, though. Those characters are played in the English dub by Crispin Freeman, Steve Blum, Bridget Hoffman, Kari Walgren, and others. This is a legendary English dub cast, all of them cast in roles that are perfect for their particular voice and acting style. So it is a pleasure to sit there and listen to them. And you have the advantage that nothing else in this, nothing else in Strait Jacket is done poorly. Everything chugs along, it's just that there's nothing else remarkable about it. So really, it comes down to whether you're going to be pulled into that or not. Now, I didn't get a chance to watch this in Japanese dub, so I don't know what that sounds like. But that was just enough to make me listen, because you have just top-notch, A-class voice actors at the top of their game delivering these performances along with this entertaining action story. Now, one of the problems with the action, I do want to point out, because it's basically guys in suits firing the howitzer like once, there's not much in the way of action. It's mostly about the demons coming and being scary and scuttling up walls and things. And because it's not particularly gory, that's not very exciting either. So while it's technically sort of a thriller, maybe an action thriller, there's not much action and there's not much thrilling. So this is one of those anime where, fortunately, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. They don't stumble. But really the only thing I can recommend here is the voice acting. But for me, that was enough. It was a joy listening to those voice actors. So FYI, that is Strait Jacket. If you want to talk about it, please stop by the website, otakunovideo.net. If you want to watch Strait Jacket, stop by streamsuki.com, which is an index of the various legal streaming sites, and see if Strait Jacket is available streaming somewhere. And who knows, maybe you'll enjoy it. So that's it for me. Until next time, yes, I do work for NASA.